Welcome to Mindvale YouTube channel.
Today's topic is the room 17. The next morning, Arav was sitting alone in his room. On the table in the front of him was an old-looking key, room 17. Arav hadn't seen in the night before. Arav picked up the key. It was cold, extremely cold. He placed it back on the table. Just then, his phone vibrated. Unknown number. Arav answered. For a few seconds, there was nothing but silence. Then a voice spoke. Very quickly, you opened the room. That night, when he sat in the front of room 17, he had touched the handle, but he hadn't opened the door. Or had he? Arav searched the internet for the hotel's old records, but there was a problem. According to the official record, there was no room 17. After room 16, there was room 18. Room 17 was missing. Arav found an old photograph, a photograph of the hotel's third floor. The room number were clearly visible, 15, 16, then missing 18. But in the corner of the photograph, a man was standing. Arav zoomed in. The man was holding a key. Arav immediately called his friend Samir. Yeah, I found something strange. What now? Arav stayed silent for a few seconds. Then he said, room 17. There was completely silence on the other end. Samir finally asked, where did you hear that name? Arav replied, I didn't just hear it. I have its key. Samir's voice suddenly changed. Arav kept the key away from the house. Why? Samir didn't answer. He only said one thing. The same thing happened to my brother. Arav froze. Which brother? Samir replied, the one who disappeared 3 years ago. The call ended. Arav started at his phone for a while. Then a photograph arrived from the unknown number. It showed a corridor, the same hotel, the same third floor, and at the end of the corridor, there was a door. The number on its 17. Arav zoomed in. Around the door, a shadow was visible, the shadow of a person. Arav placed his phone on the table, but then the phone vibrated again. This time, there was a message. Arav, room 17 is waiting for you. Arav looked at the screen, then at the key, and at the moment he noticed something. The number on the key wasn't 17, it was L7. Arav turned the key on, and on the back, only 3 words were written. Don't trust your memory. Arav's breathing stopped a moment. Arav turned the key over, and on the back, only 3 words were writing. Don't trust your anymore. Arav's breathing stopped a moment, because suddenly he remembered something from the previous night. He had been standing in front of room 17. The door was right in the front of him, and someone inside and said, Arav. But not Arav. Remembered, the voice hadn't come from inside the room. It had come from behind him. Arav slowly turned around. The room was empty, but on the floor there was another key. The number on its 18, and underneath it a name was written, Samir. Arav couldn't say a word. Then he heard footsteps from upstairs. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. Then silence. Arav looked toward the ceiling, and for the first time he understood the mystery of room 17 wasn't about what was inside the room. The real mystery was how did the room 17 know so much about Arav? And the most dangerous question, did Samir's brother knew about room 17 3 years ago? Why hadn't Samir told Arav about it before? The mystery is far from over. To be continued.
Thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe to my channel.